here we have baseball on the show, and they don't come any bigger than this. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, I think it's really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of tight games, a very evenly played series. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship, and this is what it's all about. Pull up a seat, grab some popcorn, but hang on for the ride.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Marco Estrada gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. First pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know you're off to a good start. You've got a guy shaking his head one at-bat into the ballgame. You know, if he can keep these guys off balance throughout, he's going to leave a lot of guys shaking their heads before this is done.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Daniel Murphy will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. Ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Revere is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Looked like he went around that time. Strike one. Now here it comes. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. Something in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you got to have at this point.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here, but not when you got this guy on there.
Full count offering on its way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Josh Donaldson digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Jose Bautista will get his first opportunity here in Game 7, and obviously a lot riding on every at-bat at this point.
Yeah, it's win or go home, and this is where you really have to start to lean on your stars. So he's going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders to come up with something big.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
The 1-1. And a curveball's high him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive it in.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 3-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. Heads up down there. He just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. David Wright leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Lucas Duda will get his first cuts here. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but That's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
No.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Michael Kadire will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready now on 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Travis d'Arnaud will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Mets lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Edwin Encarnacion will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His 4th long ball of this series as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0. Troy Tulowitzki will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1. Chris Colabello will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series you can get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Kevin Pillar will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easy.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Number 30 is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off with left fielder, number 30.
Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Curtis Granderson will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1. So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Marcus Stroman is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch ever in his life to this guy.
Now the 1-2. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Martin. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. Now a ball lined towards center field. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1. Lucas Duda will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strike.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Michael Kadire will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Ryan Goins will be the batter. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 1-1 home. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Murphy is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Leading off with the Mets,
Travis d'Arnaud is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Number 30 will step in now.
number 30.
Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Mets 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here we go.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
3-2 pitch. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. His second home run of the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, one thing you can say about this ball club, they are not going to go down without a fight. I mean, you don't make it this far into the postseason without having a lot of heart, so they're going to battle the whole way.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2. Curtis Granderson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Pilar is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Daniel Murphy will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
And this is hit well towards the hole. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 5, the Blue Jays 2. Kevin Pillar will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
First pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Goins will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 5-2. Michael Kadire will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Number 30 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Liam Hendricks will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Number 30 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. Duda is under it, and he's got it for the first down. Jose Bautista will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now a move, but he's back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, a throw over. And yet another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And again, a throw. Runner back safely. Another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. And the runner back. Once more, a throw over. And he'll dive back in. First pitch coming. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got pulled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Daniel Murphy stands in as he looks at a cold strike from the stretch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and the lead is now 7-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Lucas Duda will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 7, the Blue Jays 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance, you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but you got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance. You don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, he just stays right on it, picks up a solid 1-out single.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the first pitch. Chris Colabello is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
1-0 pitch now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in. Not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch, in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. The pitch. 1-1. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. Well, this is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than it.
Russell Martin now. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 home to Martin. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Pause, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, when you're down by 3, I think you need to be a little more careful over there. This is a really bad time to be giving away outs on the base pass. He's got to be smarter.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2. Well, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. This just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Ben Revere will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base...
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Mets 7, the Jays 4. First offering on the way. Michael Kadire swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now pitching
New pitcher to tell you about as the hard-throwing right-hander LaTroy Hawkins takes over. Travis d'Arnaud will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Number 30 will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far. So you have that here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Wilmer Flores will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Curtis Granderson will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll get back in standing. 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Center fielder.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Josh Donaldson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on. But he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Jose Bautista will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Getting a few steps off the second there, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. A runner at second, nobody out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. He's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Tyler Clippard will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Troy Tulowitzki will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with a runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Set, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Daniel Murphy will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ballgame thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Revere arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
David Wright will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Lucas Duda will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. Michael Kadire will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. This ball's grounded foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jerry Spamiglia is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Chris Colabello will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Kevin Pillar. Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Number 30 is there, and there are two men gone now.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Let's go.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and